Thank you for taking some time of your day to come out in this cold weather. You guys are awesome. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself to some of my work through the journey that I've taken as an artist. I was born and raised in Jamay, Jalisco, Mexico, which is a really small town in the center part of Mexico. And as a child, I think for me, it was very crucial to be curious. And a lot of my creativity showed through trying to make do with what was available. Growing up in Mexico, we didn't have a lot of the resources. So as kids, we would just make our own toys and use our imagination to have fun. And then in 2000, we decided to migrate to the United States, my family and I, and the move to this new country where I didn't know the language or the social norms or the education system really impacted me in my life. And it was through an after-school program that I took a photography class that opened up my eyes and mind to the things that are possible through art. And through my work, I've been documenting my journey of living in the United States. And this is some drawings of my parents. I see them as role models. This one was some pre-making that I did, and this was based from one of the biggest marches, immigrant marches in Chicago in 2006. And at the end, I think as immigrants, all we really are asking is for dignity and to not create these divisions. So to share a little bit about my work, the content of my work is driven by my life experiences. And in my work, I explored the themes of colonization, migration, whether it's voluntary or involuntary. And I feel like as an artist, I have the responsibility to address issues that affect our community and create awareness and propose actions through the work. So this is another mural that I collaborated with a group of teenagers in Chicago. And this is in 2009. So we were addressing already the issue of immigration. And it is unfortunate that almost 8 years later, we're still dealing with a broken immigration system. So how do I connect all of this journey of my own personal work with my youth and my center in Chinatown? And I want to thank you, Suhu and Helen, who are here in the room. They have been very generous in opening their doors of the center and trusting me to come to the school and work with the fifth graders. So far, I've been exploring the area by just taking some walks, eating in those restaurants, and kind of like looking at the new projects that are happening there. So I wanted to combine my own personal experience with the experiences of Chinatown, and especially thinking about the shared stories and experiences as immigrants. And I've been thinking about how art reflects our society and how pre-making has also been a medium that has been used in most of the social movements. So one of the things that I also do is a lot of portfolio exchanges with other artists, and we create these projects nationally and internationally. But this is some examples of the connection that I find, the tradition of the Mexican pre-making with Chinese block prints. And then I've been trying to think about how to make art and pre-making more accessible by taking it to the streets and kind of like allowing the youth and adults to try different pre-making processes. And so what we're proposing for this project, and I'll show you this video just to give you a sense of what it's like to work with the fifth graders. And the project will be a resilient current. Resilient current is a pre-making installation that embraces the history and the present of the immigrant communities that have transformed Chinatown. This is intended to be a sculpture in the shape of a Chinese fan. And each of the students will be developing their own drawings that will later become printing blocks. And we will end up making a collaboration of over 130 prints that will make up this fan. One of the things as I was researching about this project, the character for fan and kindness sound the same in Chinese. So I like to think of kindness and generosity as a characteristic that emphasize, or the emphasis of this project, as a way to speak against hatred, misogyny, and xenophobia. Through this art project, we want to embrace the diverse groups that have been part of the Chinatown community and provide hope, inclusion, and a sense of belonging for all immigrants. And most importantly, emphasize that we are all free, capable, and equal.